Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is a plus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared. This is equal to 85. Let's call this equation 1. Now we have a minus b times a squared minus b squared. This is equal to 45. Let's call this equation 2. So what is the value of a and what is the value of b? Now let's provide a solution from here. The first step is to divide equation 1 by equation 2. So we divide equation 1 by equation 2. So that now we have a plus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared divided by a minus b multiplied by a squared minus b squared. This is equal to 85 divided by 45. Now, the next step is we can simplify 85 and 45 here. 85 divided by 5, this is 17. And 45 divided by 5, this is equal to 9. So we have a plus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared divided by a minus b. A squared minus b squared, this is the difference of two perfect squares that we can express as a minus b multiplied by a plus b. This is equal to 17 over 9. The next step is to simplify a plus b here and a plus b here, so that now in the numerator we have a squared plus b squared divided by a minus b times a minus b, which is a minus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 17 divided by 9. The next step is to cross multiply here, so that now we have 9 multiplied by a squared plus b squared. This is equal to 17 multiplied by a minus b raised to the power of 2. Now, let's open the parentheses here. This is 9 times a squared. This becomes 9a squared plus 9 times b squared. This is 9b squared. This is equal to 17 a minus b raised to the power of 2. Now, we have that a minus b to the power of 2. This is in the form of x minus y raised to the power of 2, which we can express as x squared plus y squared minus 2xy. Applying this algebraic identity, this implies that we have 9a squared plus 9b squared. This is equal to 17 into the parentheses. This is a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. Now we have 9a squared plus 9b squared. This is equal to 17 times a squared. This is 17 a squared plus 17 times b squared. This is 17 b squared minus 17 times minus 2ab. This is minus 34ab. So we can write this as 17 a squared plus 17b squared minus 34ab. This is equal to 9a squared plus 9b squared. Now, let's take 9a squared plus 9b squared on the left hand side, so that we have 17a squared plus 17b squared minus 34ab minus 9a squared minus 9b squared. This is equal to 0. Now, 17a squared minus 9a squared, this is equal to 8a squared plus 17b squared minus 9b squared. This is plus 8b squared, then minus 34ab. This is equal to 0. We have 8a squared plus 8b squared minus 34ab. This is equal to 0. We can factor out 2 here so that we have 2 into the parentheses. 8a squared divided by 2, this is 4a squared, then plus 8b squared divided by 2, this is 4b squared, minus that 4ab divided by 2, this is minus 17ab, close the parentheses, this is equal to 0. So let's divide both sides by 2, so that now we have 4a squared plus 4b squared minus 17ab. This is equal to 0. Now we can express this equation as 4a squared minus 17ab plus 4b to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. We can express minus 17ab. This is the same thing as minus 16ab minus ab plus 4b to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. So we have got two parts here. Here we have that 4a is common, so we can factor out 4a into the parentheses. 4a squared divided by 4a, this becomes a minus 16ab divided by 4a. This is 4b, close the parentheses. Then minus b is common here, we factor out b into the parentheses. We have a minus 4b. This is equal to 0. So a minus 4b is common here, so we have a minus 4b, and then we have 4a subtract b. This is equal to 0. Now we have got two cases here. We have that in case 1 we have a minus 4b. This is equal to 0. And in case 2 we have 4a minus b. This is equal to 0. Now in case 1 here we have that a is equal to 4b, and in case 2 we have that 4a, this is equal to b, or in other words b is equal to 4a. So referring back to case 1, where we have a is equal to 4b, let's recall equation 1. From equation 1, which is a plus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared, this is equal to 85. Now we have that a is equal to 4b, so let's substitute where we have a with 4b. So we have 4b plus b, close the parentheses. Then here again we have 4b raised to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2, close the parentheses. This is equal to 85. Now 4b plus b, this is 5b. Then here we have 4b to the power of 2. This is 4 squared, which is 16. b multiplied by b squared, so we have 16b squared plus b squared. This is equal to 85. So this implies that 5b multiplied by 16b squared plus b squared, this is 17b squared. This is equal to 85. So we have 5b times 17b squared. This is equal to 85. b to the power of 3. This is equal to 85. So let's divide both sides by 85. And this implies that we have b to the power of 3. This is equal to 1. Now, if we get the cube root on both sides, this means that b is equal to 1. b is equal to 1. Now, we have that a is equal to 4 times b. a is equal to 4 times b. b is 1. So that means that a is equal to 4 times b, which is 1. And this is equal to 4. So we have the first set of solution here, a comma b. This is equal to 4 comma 1. This is the first set of solution under case 1. Now let's proceed to case 2. In case 2, we have b is equal to 4a. In case 2, we have b is equal to 4a. Referring back to equation 1, which is a plus b multiplied by a squared plus b squared. This is equal to 85. Let's substitute where we have b with 4a. So we have a plus b, which is 4a, into the parenthesis. This is a squared plus b squared. This is 4a raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 85. So this is a plus 4a. This is 5a multiplied by, this is a squared plus 4a to the power of 2. This is 16a squared. This is equal to 85. So this means we have 5a multiplied by a squared plus 16a squared. This is 17a squared. This is equal to 85. Now we have 5a times 17a squared. This is 85a to the power of 3. This is equal to 85. So this implies that let's divide both sides by 85. And what we have here is that a to the power of 3, this is equal to 1. So we can get the cube root on both sides. And this means that we have that the cube root of a, of the cube root of 1, this is equal to 1. So in case 2, we have the value of a equal to 1. Now we have that b is equal to 4 times a. So this means that the value of b is equal to 4 times 1, and b is equal to 4. So the second set of solution here, that is a2 comma b2, this is equal to 1 comma 4. This is the second set of solution. So we have got two set of solution here. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.